Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the sacred space. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad you are here. Let's jump into your reading to see what it is that the cards want to say to you today. Today is July 19, 2025. Scorpio, your astrology report for the day is already posted over on one of our other channels called Today 364. We do have several channels going on right now and new ones being started in the very, very near future. So they're all going to be linked in the description box. And I will pin a comment also for you to see what those channels are. But let's go right into your messages to see what the cards have to say to you today. Today is Saturn Day. This is the Wild Mystic Oracle deck. And this has some wild mystic animal connection. We will see what the wild mystic animal is, and we'll read it out of the book at the end. We have the jellyfish with intention. What is your intention? Set positive intentions. Be flexible. Also be transparent. Jellyfishes are transparent. Be transparent with your intentions. What are your true intentions? Okay. That's going to be interesting to see what comes out. Let's go into the Wild Reflections Tarot to see what the cards have to say to you today. What does the tarot wish to say to Scorpio today? Let's say in correspondence with the intention. Ooh, you got the Empress energy. This could be connected to your worth and to your value and to your relationships, all relationships. And especially like relationships with children, a passion project, or something like that. Something, set your intentions high. Set your intentions real high. Set your expectations high. What else is happening here? You have the Ten of Wands and you have the Ace of Cups. So this shell is open with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is like follow your intuition, pour into yourself. Maybe you're doing so much for the family. You're doing so much for the family, and now it's time for you to really take care of yourself. Okay? With the Ten of Wands. Don't pick up all of this extra, trying to do too much for the family. Family can be platonic, it can be blood. Okay, it could be at work. Empress energy, working hard. It could be, don't do too much extra. Don't be going around doing too much extra. Top of the deck is the King of Wands. So definitely a lot of energy of don't overexert yourself, because the King of Wands, this person is, this is giving Leo energy. He's got a lion right there. There may be something to do with travel. He's got a backpack, a lantern. This lantern could be alluding to hermit energy. Traveling could be cathartic. But the King of Wands is like this serial entrepreneur, which could be like it's like you're doing too much. Or something could be challenging. A moving around could be challenging. Backpacking, traveling light. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Scorpio, the cards are saying nurture yourself. You deserve love. You deserve to receive love. You deserve to fill your cup up. You could be like me, a mama bear. You want to do everything for the children, but it's difficult. You pulled and tugged in many different directions, and that's tough. On top of trying to, do your own work provide for yourself, to build, you want to build a legacy, but maybe pull back, set the intention to pull back and pour into yourself for a little while, and that may loosen some things up and make the goals that you want to achieve a little easier. Let's go on the split and see what we get. Page of Swords. Okay. Intention. And then he's holding like a bow and arrow, which means something targeted. There may be some information that you receive where maybe you're being targeted. But there is something that you are doing. There's an intention that you have set, and you are right on point. But just don't overexert yourself, okay? Let's go into the Clarifying Life Situations Oracle, and then we'll read the intention card from the Jellyfish. Just one, no more than three. I kind of want to get three. Let's see what came out. Two, and then we'll just go on a split and get another one. Okay, so let's sit that right there, and let's see what showed itself. The wisdom of stillness with the parrot. Embrace stillness in your life, which could be that hermit energy. Spend time in quiet reflection or nature. Stillness brings clarity and deeper understanding. And then you have the light of hope. Dang, connected to that lantern also, the light of hope. Foster hope in difficult times. Focus on positive outcomes and possibilities. Hope uplifts and motivates you to keep moving forward. Yeah, keep moving forward. And he's got that one staff. Yeah, this is the motivation to keep moving forward with the King of Wands coming out here. Remember, I was just talking about movement. Okay, and the final card is the light of innovation. Foster innovation in your work. Encourage creativity and experimentation. Innovation leads to growth and new opportunities. So being innovative is like figuring out ways to work smart, not hard, not overexerting yourself. Yes, you want to build a legacy, and you will. But there are times when you should pull back also to give yourself time to receive from the hard work that you have put in, especially with this Ten of Wands and King of Wands. Okay. So the intention, the Jellyfish, let's see what that is. This is the book to it. The Jellyfish is on page 70. And the messages on 70 and 71. So this card represents intention and psychological sensitivity. The Jellyfish is near translucent, undulating and streaming, mimicking the water. Despite seeming to move with the ocean, the jellyfish have intent and purpose, propelling themselves and creating small vortexes in their wake. Wow, let's see. This is going into some other information. It is a card of going with the flow and trusting the process. Setting your intention is the first step. Trusting in the universe and the path that has been set for you is the second. Trusting in the universe and the path it has set for you is the second. Jellyfish is sensitive to change in water. Jellyfish are sensitive to changes in water temperature and have become an unwitting omen of climate change. Wow, and you do have this King of Wands energy right here with the whole world back here. And then it's talking about climate change. Moving and traveling around may be really healthy, beneficial for you. to change the climate or surrounding the situation, maybe with family. It could be some gossip going on also with the parrot. You know, they repeat, they mimic. Oh, and this intention was just talking about the jellyfish mimicking. Okay, as water becomes warmer and the oceans are disrupted, coral is dying and jellyfish are gathering more frequently and outside of their regular habitats in greater numbers, known as jellyfish blooms. These mass gatherings can lead to altered nutrients in the water, creating a ripple effect on other animals and plant life. This creature's sensitivity to change is ominous of danger and impending doom in our climate. The jellyfish card urges awareness of the world around us. It is a card of changing your intention to something better and more beneficial. The shadow reading would say, the outstretched, translucent arms of the jellyfish are difficult for prey to see until it is too late. The shadow reading of this card tells us to be careful of hidden dangers and use your intention to find safer waters. Intuition, rather. We do have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Use your intuition to find safer waters. If we cannot find safer waters, we might need to work on making the waters around us safe so that we may swim without fear. The correspondence to it is the element of water. The flora are arnica, bistort, acacia, and damiana. The stones are magnetite, disputase, rainbow moonstone, and aqua aura quartz. Spellwork says setting intentions, heightening psychic power, and divination magic. Okay, so those are the messages. That's what the cards have to say to you today, Scorpio. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.